Thank you for returning to my channel and checking it out. Thank you for watching. I don't know what number video this will be, but it will be under 5, like number 5 videos. I'm trying something different, and it's kind of the way I figure shit out, whatever's going on with me right now. So I don't know how well you can see this. There were some other writings that I had started a couple of days ago. Self mastery, establishing my word of law, and that the mind is so powerful and it's so beautifully created and so frickin' smart that the mind keeps track of all instances where you say you'll do something and that you don't do it. Then it notes that as inability to follow through. It just is another thing that blows me away, that they should be teaching this in school. Right? It just makes sense to me. Why spend over 50 years of therapy, self-help groups, whatever, when they could be teaching this stuff in elementary school here in Canada or across the world globally? All of the communities, like-minded communities, could get together and start a school. And God bless the counselor that I was recommended to while working at a job. And I believe it was 2018, 2019 that I was bullied by my office manager. And I was just her most recent victim, knowing this now. And it was amazing looking back at it now, how much of my power I gave away to her just from shit that I didn't heal or work through from my abusive upbringing as a child, right? Alcoholic brother, parents who didn't know how to fucking handle him and his stuff, and growing up codependent, and then figuring out, hey, I was codependent. That's why I did that stuff. There's a reason that I did all this stuff, and you guys don't know, in the community, the psychological community, that people actually will do this because of A, B, and C. Like, the school system needs to be so revamped that going to school for educational purposes to get a job or whatever, that's okay. But that could be after a different way of teaching children in the world. And maybe around the world there are school programs, if I can label it as school, that deals on the spiritual side of it. Whoever you pray to or acknowledge as a higher being. I'm not categorizing one rabbit hole into all being, right? We all recognize it, and I respect everybody's choice in it. If you're not hurting me or others, then go at it. Have at it, right? So it just all is, I'm rambling on, sorry. So this was from Monday, June 2nd of this year that I came across that. So it just kind of blew my mind again, how smart and beautiful our mind is. And that with this counselor, she told me something that while I was sitting on the couch, that just, it made my jaw hit my chest, and I was just gobfounded. That our thoughts that's not who we are. Our thoughts are in our mind. Right? We aren't our thoughts. And it stunned me. Not me not having something to say or know about it or have read the book or the buzzword. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm sorry for swearing, YouTube. It's like, really? I'm not going crazy? No, you're not crazy. You're not weird. You're not psycho like everybody has tried to label you just because you're different. It's because I didn't fit into their reality at the time where they were in their own life. I was just so out of alignment, and it was all just from not healing properly and not knowing how the mind works and working around it and using it to further us, because we're here. Our purpose in life is just to be here and love one another and become better. That is our purpose. Not society conditioning us that our purpose is in a job or our purpose is being married. Like, there's purpose in us, our being authentic. We were all born loved. We were all born lovable. We were all born abundantly rich. There was no lack at all when we were born. And society conditions us to think other than that of ourselves. Like, we're only a credit score. We have to be a high credit score to be someone, right? We have to have a certain amount of money in our bank account to be worthy or lovable. It just all makes you stop and think about what I have come across on YouTube, and the reality of it is that we are all distracted by all of that, and we think that's how it is. We think that's how the mind works, and it's not. It's all just a big distraction. Because when you take away the drama, the distractions, feel the need to bypass all the should, couldas, need to fix it, find a way. Like, it's all just a distraction when we only live in the moment now. Now is the only moment we live in right now. So getting to that clarity, that feather in between two brick pieces. I heard that on one of my night meditations. I do still find a lot of progress and growth using those hypnosis overnights to help reprogram my subconscious, because subconscious runs the show. It's the carburetor and it's the fucking asshole. It makes everything work. Because if one of those are out of alignment, if there's something wrong with a carb or the bottom region of us as a human body, then you're getting sick, right? So it's actually experiencing that void, that quietness, becoming the observer of the thoughts that I hear and think, right? Because when you're thinking in your head, you're not talking out loud to someone, although sometimes I have said in the past, if I need expert advice, I ask out loud. And then sometimes I reply. But it's all in our head, right? All those conversations, those worries, those doubts, those fears, they're all in our head, and we're talking to our mind, or so we think is us. And it's the mind only based on prior past experiences, right? Because if you're worried about something or anxious is about something, worried about something is you're thinking about stuff from the past. Anxious, you're worried about the future. So that's the in-between, the feather, in between the two bricks, right? In between there is all is well and I lack nothing. That's all we have in the moment right now. So I forgive myself for getting caught up in my plow wind. I live in Saskatchewan, Canada, and where, plow winds are Saskatchewan plow winds are considered like mini hurricanes. So I forgive myself for getting caught up in my plow wind. I now nurture myself. I now love myself. I now laugh at myself. I now care for myself by resting when my body tells me. I learn to observe, slow down, and be still. So that's what I did on Monday. What'd you guys do? Oh, but it is such a magical mystery tour if you are able to stop thinking of the conditioning, of actually doing your inner healing work. It actually works. You feel better about yourself. You know you're going in the right direction because how you are manifesting your reality, right? Like, I've always been trying to manifest early retirement so I wouldn't have to be on the hamster wheel anymore. and I would be able to have slow mornings and easy afternoons and adventurous nights if I choose, with a man who loves me like I've never known before. Because now I love myself way better than I ever have before. So once you're in that vibration, whether it is emotional, internal work, or abundance, where everything comes to you easily and effortlessly, not just money. Money is an energy too, it's a vibration. So when you tap into every vibration, it appears in front of you and it's just magical. It is. Even if it's just, damn, I missed soya sauce and it's 5 aisles over, and you turn the corner or you go to the till and what's sitting there is a soya sauce, right? It's like, fuck, I love it. Shit like that. It's just encouraging when you think of, hey, I just thought of that this like 15 minutes ago. And I turn the corner and there's a fucking bottle of, I'm sorry, I swore again. There's a bottle of soya sauce there. And it's like, did this just happen? It's just amazing. So, yeah, I'm trying something different. I don't know if me blabbering on has interested any of you guys or not, but this is how I kind of write it out. I don't know what I'm thinking until I write it out. So I've really neglected my journaling the last couple of years. And that I know I wasn't, that's part of my whirlwind, right? Because I always found release and relief in journaling what was going on in my head, what I thought was me, but we aren't our thoughts, right? So when we're in that feather zone in between those bricks, that's when we go with the flow. When we get into that vibration, and the more we're consistently in that vibration of that feather between the two bricks, that's when it all starts to fall into place. When you continue that vibration, that's when you rise and meet the new people in that dimension that you are now in because of that vibration. I don't know if this is resonating with anybody or what, but I don't know. I'm going to see if this video recorded and what it kind of looks like. I don't know. I'm still learning how to post videos, so bear with me these first 3 videos, but I am so proud of myself for post on my YouTube page. Check! Posted my first video today. Just about shat my panties, but hey, just doing it. And it came easily and effortlessly. Because our words have power, right? If you are at that part in your journey that you know words are powerful, right? What we speak is who we are. So think of the journey of, or where you are right now with your inner critic and own self-talk. And they always comment, would you talk to your friend? Would you talk to your friend the way you talk to yourself? I don't know, that's what just came up right now, that part. But, right, using your words to manifest, all is well and I lack nothing, right? Repetition, and if that finally gives you peace, that feather in between the two bricks, if when saying that comment that all is well and I lack nothing, in that moment, You truly are well. Things are all well. Your rent is paid on time. All your bills are paid in full. You have more than enough money in your bank account right now, collecting interest at a high rate. And you have a loving, kind, gentle person beside you and fur babies with you too. Whatever makes you happy and joyful, that is what your purpose in life is. It's not all the other bullshit around. And sorry, I'm probably not going to have a channel for much longer with me swearing, so maybe I should wrap it up and I'll see what how this turns out, and you'll see it in a couple of days. So thank you so much for coming back, and I'm so excited. Oh no, I wanted to do this. I wanted to see what wanted to come out for this reading. And I'm using Wisdom of the Oracle, Colette Baron Reed. I don't know if you can see that. Any good? I just love this. Okay, so let's see. Sorry this is taking so long. I don't want to rush it. Loyal Heart is the cut of the deck. Again, cut of the deck. Exchanging gifts. Okay, I'm just going to shuffle it. I'm going to try not to lose the book. Time to go. Interesting. And at the bottom of the deck, exchanging gifts again. Awesome. Okay. Time to go is card number 45. She's on a bridge going towards a door. Prayer flags above her. It's kind of like a fairy. Fairy dress on it, as you can see, and there's stars on the bridge. Okay, I'm gonna try and quickly read it. 45. Now I know how it is watching you guys that I always watch, how much work is put into it. So awesome. Hats off to you guys. Okay, card number 45. So 45 is a 9 as well, right? Time to go. Essential meanings: endings, completions, walking away from something because there is nothing else to learn or experience. So maybe you're done your learning or healing for right now, right? So when we are done a grade in high school or education here in Canada, you go up to the next level, right? Which I think is pretty common. Kindergarten, grade 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then here, elementary is K to 8, grade 8. And then grade 9 to 12 is high school, and then university after that, and or if you want to specialize or whatever. So, yeah. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. You are at the end of one journey and have not yet begun the next. This is the moment to bless your experience thus far. Take stock in what you've learned. It's time to move on to new experiences and a new way of being. There is nothing left for you to do, be, or experience in your present circumstances. Take the risk and move on. Even if you need to be in a transition for a time, your destiny is calling you. So for me, that really resonates because I'm in that void, right? Of the old pattern of, fuck, I need to find a new job because my job is shit. Oh, damn! Okay, I need to potty mouth. Sorry, YouTube. Gone. I hate when that happens. Oh, when I'm in that transition time, the feather in between the two bricks. So one side of the brick is the old way of thinking where I have to do it, figure it out, plan for it, strategize, grind on the hamster wheel, 9 to 5, crossing your fingers that you have awesome people to work with and the pay is like over $23 an hour just because, right? So that's, or the other side of the brick is finding that feather piece that feather center, and the other side of the brick is, yes, everything does work out if you are in that positive vibration, right? Because 50 some odd years in that other vibration, what is it, confirmation bias it's called, it really proves that I weigh room for improvement. So choosing to improve myself on the other side for the better and making different choices that is totally different from the old one, right? So that's where that leveling up, they say, is. I think it makes sense to me now. Like certain aspects of it, you don't know until you know, until you are in that instance, right? Oh, so the relationship message, it's over, or at the very least, the form this relationship has taken is no longer of service to you or the other person. This is a time of letting go, of knowing that the journey has come to its conclusion. That doesn't mean anything is lost. Although this card could speak to a breakup, drifting apart, or the end of a soul contract, it is more about release than destruction. Remember the saying, if you love something, let it go. If it comes back, it's yours. If not, it never was. Endings are always a sign of new beginnings. If you want something deeper, walk away. Endings are always a sign of new beginnings. And that's exactly what I've been feeling or saying in different variations. It's the end of the beginning now, right? It's the end of the beginning now. It's the ending of the beginning now. And then this is where I also reaffirm that I trust and believe, that I trust and believe in myself first and foremost. And I put myself above others, right? I fill my cup first. If it works for me, it is. If not, don't feel guilty about saying no or maybe another time, right? It's about giving your power away, and that I know that I deserve and value and respect myself, so I attract those same other people, right? That they value and respect themselves. So we are manifesting that by living it. Prosperity message. This message is clear. The path you've been on with your work, creative projects, and business alliances will come to an end. You will not find the success you desire by continuing what is now in front of you. This is an auspicious sign, because there is no choice that will benefit you other than risking stepping into the unknown. It is time to walk towards something new. This card also pertains to the more neutral concept of completion. You have finished your tasks and can rest assured that this ending will open up a powerful new avenue of opportunity, even better than any you can imagine. You have done all you can. Now trust that Spirit keeps the plan moving forward. Fortune requires you to conclude this chapter of your life, and remember that when you close one door, another opens. So right, it is. It's just, I find that all of this resonating with me in the cards and what I've been going through in my own life, and then like the answers to it come through in the cards. It's just affirming to me, and that's how it should resonate with you when you watch someone tarot spread for your sign, right? Because I'm a Libra. So I watch Libra, and then we all have a little bit, I don't know my birth chart as to who's where, sun sign, or what all that, but I understand it. But I do resonate watching other signs, and that's, I think I'm understanding it right, that we all have a little bit of every other sign in us, so it would resonate with us or the surrounding people. So I don't know. Okay, I could ramble on, obviously, once I'm in the flow, so I don't know if this again will, I know I'm going too long. That was Exchanging Gifts 27, so I'm gonna stop here, and I don't know if I can break this into two separate. I don't know, but I'm just gonna stop talking now. Thank you all for sticking in this long. We'll see how it goes. Bye.